So now this one lie that you told me, you got to drag it out and you got to keep creating a bunch of subsequent lies. And once you tell those new lies, you have to tell more lies after that to keep up with the first lie. And you never gonna want to reveal it now that you was lying, because if you reveal to me now that you've been lying for the longest, it's gonna be like, why you been lying for so long? So you keep up the lie, because at this point it's like, yo, I'm so freaking deep in the lie that you gonna just be mad at me for lying in the first place. So now I don't even want to tell the truth. What's good, y'all? Welcome to Jay's Perspective. This is my brand new channel. It's probably gonna be my first video on the channel. Before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know what the channel is basically going to be about. It's basically just going to be me talking about different life topics. All right, guys. So it's going to be a really broad spectrum with life topics. So we could talk about any topic really. As you can see today, the title of the video is Why I Don't Lie. So let's just get right into that. You read that correctly. You heard it correctly. Why I don't lie. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, what are you talking about? Everybody lies. You're lying right now because everybody lies. Yeah, I get that, right? So let me correct it a little bit before I talk about the rest. I do lie. Everybody lies, as I said, but I lie significantly less than other people. So I'll put it like that, right? I ain't gonna put that as a title, but I lie significantly less than other people do. Now, I'm a type of person that's like, I don't really feel like you should lie if it's not necessary. If it's not necessary to lie, then what am I doing it for? Like, I don't like to lie for no reason. There are a lot of people that lie for no reason. A lot of people that lie over small, tiny things that really, it wouldn't even change anything about your day. It ain't really gonna change nothing for you, affect you positively or negatively in any type of way, you know? So, but you still lie for whatever reason, like, it's whatever. We even lie sometimes if somebody, you know, if you ask somebody, oh, did you hear me, right? And then you'd be like, yeah. And then what I like to do is always, all right, so if you heard me, what I just say? And then they can't repeat it back to you, right? Now, if you tell me you didn't hear me, it's cool. You didn't hear me, I'll repeat it to you. I guess some people lie because they don't want you to know they you know, they wasn't listening and things like that. But that's just like one small example, right? So the reason that I do not lie significantly, the reason I barely lie, is because I feel like you have to keep up with the lies all the time, right? I feel like once you tell one lie, you have to then tell a bunch of subsequent lies that keep up with your first lie. And you have to constantly keep remembering, okay, this was the lie, so now I got to remember, okay, I said that, oh, I got to remember to keep up with it. Because that's how people catch you in lies, right? Say you tell a lie one time, but then after that, after you tell the lie the first time or whatever, basically, you completely forget that you even lied in the first place, right? If you forget that you lied in the first place, it's basically just like, okay, you're gonna tell something that's kind of along the lines of the truth later down the line, right? So if you tell me, I don't know, I ask you to go out, you say, oh, I can't, I'm going to this party tonight, whatever the case may be. You lie, that's your reason, right? You're not really going nowhere. You just don't want to hang out with me. So then I ask you the next day or the day after, you know, whatever, how was your party? How was it? You might be thinking, yo, what are you talking about? Imagine you forget it, like, yo, what are you talking about, right? And you gotta click to yourself, oh yeah, that party. Now, on top of the first lie that you told me, you now have to start thinking of a whole story to tell me on top of that. So it's like, oh yeah, this happened, they had this and that. Imagine I ask you details now. I'm like, oh, what y'all did, who you went with, what food they had, this and that. Now you gotta start thinking of the details, thinking up all the extra lies and all this other stuff you need to tell me. When in reality, none of this happened. So now this one lie that you told me, you got to drag it out and you got to keep creating a bunch of subsequent lies. And once you tell those new lies, you have to tell more lies after that to keep up with the first lie. And you never going to want to reveal it now that you was lying, because if you reveal to me now that you've been lying for the longest, it's going to be like, why you been lying for so long? So you keep up the lie, because at this point, it's like, yo, I'm so freaking deep in the lie that you gonna just be mad at me for lying in the first place. So now I don't even want to tell the truth, right? So that's primarily why I don't lie. I do not like having to keep up with them. Having to keep up with a lie is exhausting, man. It's so exhausting. And honestly, I really don't see the point. Right? I don't see the point. Like I said earlier with my whole example, if I'm talking to you and I ask you if you heard what I said and you tell me yes when you really didn't hear what I said, and then I ask you, me asking you now what I said is you then have to keep up with the lie by being able to tell me what I said. The only difference in this one is I could catch you because I know the real answer to the question that I ask you, right? So I don't know. Some people compulsively lie, do it all the time. Um, don't get me wrong. You could lie for good reasons. There could be great reasons that you lie. Maybe you lie because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, right? So I don't know, somebody asks you on a date or whatever, anything like that. A lot of girls like to lie, say, oh, I have a boyfriend. Now, every girl that says I have a boyfriend is lying, but some of them be lying, right? But maybe they don't want to hurt your feelings. Maybe they don't want to deal with the confrontation. That's another thing. Maybe it's not about hurting your feelings. I don't want to deal with confrontation. I'm a lie. Maybe you have a confrontational friend or somebody asking you, how do I look in this? How do I look in that? And you know good and well they don't look good in it. You know good and well whatever project your friend is working on, they ask you, how's the project, what you think of it, that is trash. But you don't want to tell them it's trash because you don't want the confrontation. Because we're very defensive, we're emotional people. So maybe you can't take that criticism and maybe like you just don't want to tell them. It's like, I don't want to deal with it. I know you can't take the criticism. So why am I going to tell you the truth when I could just lie right quick and then, you forget about it, right? But those are like the little mini situations where, yeah, I understand lying in certain situations, stuff like that. But always been the type of person that would like to know the truth. I like to know the truth. I don't know. I just like when people are honest with me. Truth hurts a lot of the times, but I like when people are honest with me because I just don't like living a lie and I don't like lying to people because I want them to know the truth. And outside of them knowing the truth, I don't want to feel like I have to keep up with every single lie that I tell you, right? So, I mean, yeah, guys, that's basically it. I don't want to keep up with the lies. That's it. If I have to keep up with it, it's just way too much work. Like, is it really worth it in the end? Like, for me to lie, it has to be something that's actually truly worth doing that for. It really has to be worth it. Because if it's not worth it, why am I putting all this work into telling you some made up story or something that's not true, something that's not real? So, yeah, guys, that's basically it for the video. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna have a whole bunch more videos like this one right here, just about different life topics. Like I said, it's Jay's perspective. All these videos are my perspective. At the end of the day, everything I say is just an opinion. It's just what I think. It's just what I do. You don't gotta follow it. You do you. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.